What's up, guys? It's Chris here. It has been a while since I did a Veve or Ecomi video. Honestly, just because there hasn't been a whole lot going on besides drops, and there's plenty of content creators to cover drops. I like to cover more catalysts along the way. And in my opinion, something pretty big just happened in regards to marketing, and Dan Scottbell did an amazing job covering it. So in this video, we're going to look at the marketing and PR side of Veve. Okay, so the too long didn't read version of this is Dan Scottbell, someone who has been in Veve for a while, since I think it was like August of 2021. He's been pretty outspoken in the community, particularly on the Facebook. He has a lot of notable accomplishments, as you can see in his Twitter posts, as far as New York Times bestselling author, managing partner of Workplace Intelligence, hosts 5-question podcast where he has some significant guests on there, Business Insider 40 Under 40, Forbes, and all kinds of other accomplishments. Recently got verified on LinkedIn, which might not sound like a big deal to you, but go look on the qualifications and how few people are verified on LinkedIn. This guy has a voice, he has an eye for marketing, and I think it's great to have him in the Veve community. So we're going to take a look at the Facebook post that he put, but I'm going to break it down to where I'm not just sitting here reading it to you on the main highlights that he pointed out. So if you've been paying attention, you'll know that Veve is teaming up and releasing Sesame Street to launch their NFTs. They're going to be $60 each, and after I look at this, I'll show you some of the comments and views on the followers of Sesame Street. They're kind of hilarious. But what Dan is pointing out here is extremely important. And again, I'll just highlight the top parts for you. Variety.com is a very well and respected article that they release every single month. They have 28.5 million monthly readers. That's a lot of people and a lot of exposure to Veve. Granted, not all the exposure has been great so far as the comments and concerns go, but I'm sure their conversion rate, even if it's just 1% or a couple percent of people actually getting interested, going into the app and looking around, that would be significant. And even better, it actually got republished by Yahoo, which has 180 million monthly users. And you might be thinking, well, who cares if they're just coming for Sesame Street? Well, that's Dan's third primary point that he's making here, is that if they come for Sesame Street, they'll see that there's a lot of other popular IP on the app besides just Sesame Street and might go shopping around. So Veve can do this not only with Sesame Street, they can do this with a lot of other companies that they've worked with. We've already had PR and marketing from Disney and Marvel, and this kind of exposure is just a whole different crowd and brings more and more people to the app. I don't think I can emphasize enough that as far as marketing goes, Veve's reach is insane. I'm not going to talk about all of it in this video. Of course, I have a little bit of problems with, like, let's just get the Masters Collector program out already before doing all these drops. And yeah, you can have arguments about that all day, but we want people to have fun once they download the app, not just download it and then kind of experience some issues with not being able to search, not really be able to do anything with your collectibles besides the AR and VR, which is really cool, but there's even cooler things coming. Master Collector program for collectors that actually want to have like an incentivized to hold. There's all kinds of things that are around the corner, but let's get them in before we have 180 million people, 28.5 million people all coming to try out the app for the first time. I want them to have a good experience. So, like, obviously, like, I do want to highlight those issues and hope that they come. And yeah, there's the argument of, well, you just wait 5 years, wait 10 years. Well, if the marketing's happening now, then some of that stuff needs to happen now. That's just my opinion. Now, nothing to do with Veve, just people's perspectives on NFTs is actually hilarious and crazy. I mean, if you go to this tweet where they're talking about Sesame Street to launch NFTs and talks about it, you go to the quote tweet, some of this stuff is insane. This is the worst news I had all day. I don't even like that image. This is fine. Again, this is just me kind of reading random ones. I was on this for like 30 minutes earlier, just like kind of cackling myself because like people absolutely hate this. Whoever talked to Sesame Workshop into this deal should be taken behind Oscar's. Oh, I'm not even going to read the rest of that. My goodness, these people are savage. And I guess I don't know why they hate NFTs so much. It looks like more so they just have a problem with themselves. Wow, the stupidity never end, blah, blah, blah. So obviously the reaction to the Sesame Street NFT is not strong, but that's just the perception of NFTs right now. It's really associated with scams. It's associated with black market, associated with crypto. So like people don't like it, even though, whatever. Well, and that's the thing. At the end of the day, if Veve provides a good experience for these Web2 users to come, have fun, enjoy it, collect, all those things, then I think we'll get a better rep. But as for now, we're trying to get out of the growing stages, the growing pains, just like the internet had to get out of. So that's completely fine that a lot of the world doesn't understand it yet. As I pointed out at the beginning of the video, I haven't covered Veve specifically in a while, just because there wasn't a whole lot going on. If you do like my Veve content, be sure to to let me know down below in the comments. I have been covering all kinds of other stuff as well. Specifically, I've been on NFT gaming for a while. My last like 3 videos were NFT gaming based, having the Fortnite player that made $1.6 million off of his sell, me talking about the future of NFT gaming with platforms like Zynga and EA Sports, and also YouTube's new CEO being bullish on NFTs. If you like any of that style of content, you should check it out. I'll leave it up here for you to go watch right now.